It is homeschool week 3. I'm tired. We're all tired. And we just need to stay home. So, like, why am I sitting here in the back of my van with a bag full of feed? Because I just got home. Yeah, got a cup of coffee. Had to go do an animal feed run before my husband went to work to start our week off. So, we are in week 3 of homeschooling. I think I'm going to go sit in the van because that sun is powerful. And then you won't have to be stuck hearing the animals. Or I'll show you the animals. Anyway, until they're a disruption. They love the dog. We have a dog in there, and they're all piled up on the dog. Yeah, that dog doesn't think he's a dog. He thinks he's a goat. Anyways, let me go sit down and get myself focused. We are tired. We spent all of last week running. So one of the big things, like in our homeschool previously, is we are homebodies. And I felt like, doing CC definitely need to change that and get us out of the house. So last week, we were out of the house. So we went to CC on Tuesday. Wednesday, we spent the entire day recovering. I think you caught some of that video where I was just like, we wiped out. We're tired. And then Thursday, we had to go to the library because they have research projects they have to do. Which, it's not extreme research. I will say that, like, they have to go and present. But it's really, really simple. And it sounds really extreme until you're in it. And they're essentially taking a paragraph out of this book, a paragraph out of that book, based on a common topic that they like. They keyword outline. They fuse the 2 keywords. And they draw a picture, write their bibliography, write their outline, their fused outline. And then the next time they meet, they present it. It really is a very easy, simple task. It's just us getting used to it. So we had to hit the library, but that turned into like a 4-hour ordeal. Friday we had the dentist, so we got barely any work done Friday. We got barely any work done Saturday, or barely any work done Thursday. Nothing done Friday. Saturday we had a funeral and a meeting to go to, so by the time we got home we were done. And then Sunday we actually, I didn't even do a video, so like I failed Vlogist Vita, but I'm like, I have to be reasonable. It's a nice idea to try and get done, but whatever. I gotta do what's good for us. So we spent yesterday afternoon, after we went and visited some friends at their church, and we worked on it, and by that night, like, my kids are crying. My legs ache because I haven't been outside, just very exaggerated exhaustion. And so then we have today to finish up. So we're working on finishing up our work for a challenge. And to be honest, like, the work to be done isn't that extreme, but if you're not home to get it done, or if you're not making the time to get it done, it's rough. And I look tired. Man, I look tired. Anyway, so, and we don't shift gears very well. There's so many of us, and if we're not home getting it done, we're not getting it done. And if we go out to do something, with me having the 6 kids, if I'm with my older 2, aren't going to do anything unless I'm sitting there. So if I'm sitting with my older 2, who's with my younger 4? Well, my middle 2s, because now it's become, like, in this year's really become prevalent of, I have older 2s, middle 2s, and the younger 2s. And they definitely divide and conquer me by their different paces that all 3 sets do. So there's that. So I looked at our calendar. For the most part, I think we're staying home. We were hitting the indoor playground. I'm not sure how that's going to go because we probably will. I don't know. Like, the idea of doing it was awesome. But then it's like, oh, this is wearing us down. This is wearing us down. So trying to find our rhythm. And, like, the one thing I know going into this week is, like, eventually our bodies are going to acclimate. So in the past, I'd be like, this is too hard. I would not push through. But having to be kind of accountable to the community, it's like, okay, we're going to push through. We're going to get this done. And actually, that accountability has been huge. Because we were working last night to get our stuff done for the week that we didn't make time to do. In the past, we'd let it go. And I told my husband, I said, you know, in the past, we would spend all year getting week 1 done, going, I don't know how they get it done. But that accountability of the community is like, oh, we're going to get this done. This is seriously going to get done. And that's a whole different perspective. But I feel like it's time for that. It's time to have that accountability, that we finish things when we should. We put in that time that we need to put in out of our non-normal hours. So our normal hours would be Monday through Friday until like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So then if we didn't get it done by 2 o'clock in the afternoon, Monday through Friday, then it was just like, oh, well, we'll begin again. We'll attempt to finish it next week. And hitting a Sunday afternoon going, no, we're going to get this done today because we didn't get it done is like, oh. So I know like going into next week, it's going to make, or this coming week, it's going to make things better. I think it's going to make them become more like, oh, I need to work on this. And the other part too is that ownership of I've got to get it done. So I have made like post-it notes, like printed post-it notes. I'll have to Instagram those later today. I swear my hair looked better before the humidity. Anyways, the post-it notes, I printed post-it notes like, are you ready? And like, here's the things you need to have done. So I'm probably going to print a set of those out for my community so I can hand it to them next week. And I'm certain if I'm having a hard time, and I haven't even gotten my stuff ready. I have to sit down today and make my notes and get ready for directing tomorrow and make my posters and the whole 9 yards. So that's today. And in the midst of all this, I have to study for myself. And I'm coming down to like 11 weeks. And the local college library that I like to go to at night isn't open at night until the 20th. So I might not be like hitting the books until the 20th. But that's okay. That's okay. Because I'm going to tell you, by the 4-week mark, I'm going to be in some serious, like, nobody's going to know who I am. You might not see very many videos of me. And what's kind of crazy, too, is I don't just have that, but at the end of September, any of my 4-H mamas, there is a volunteer national conference going on in Georgia. You need to go if you haven't. I mean, it is a little pricey, but it's like Friday or Thursday night to Sunday morning, something like that. There's a presenter that's going to be there. Anyway, so I have to get my presentation together, but it's definitely going to be a good one. It's definitely, you can take a lot home for homeschooling along with your 4-H, but it's talking about how to use Google Drive in your 4-H club. So that should be good, but I have to put all of that together still, you know, just a little work. But we're going to go to Orlando. We've got a timeshare that we're going to go hit up Labor Day weekend, and we're going to be there. So I think I'm going to be bringing a lot of work, and I think I'm going to be doing a lot of pool side fun, and then work, and poolside work. We'll see how that goes. So anyways, now that I've hung out here with you guys, time to go make the magic happen inside the house. Ooh, did I tell you I have a contract on my house? Now, we're not sold yet. It's not sold until it's sold, until we close. But, oh, we might be building a house. Actually, that's going to be a lot of fun to talk to you guys about. It's a special house. It's special. But it's bigger than what we got. But not much. All right. I'll talk to y'all later.